So here's a little review. So the hungers are drives to feel a certain quality of pleasure and attain a particular state of being. That's sort of the academic definition. But in shorthand, we hunger for a good and pleasurable feeling and react to a bad and uncomfortable or painful feeling. My academic definition, because I've published in academic journals, and I'll be writing a book and so forth, so I sort of need that academic, stamp of approval. Needs are human requirements that call for a response. That means we act on our needs, and they are part of our capacity to survive. Our needs are survival based. Our hungers are part of that system, but we're driven by the hungers because they give us certain qualities of pleasure. But the needs are where we get satisfied, and they keep us alive and in our tribe. When our needs are put at risk, when we feel our lives are in danger, any of our needs can trigger a high intensity reaction. They have the possibility. Our nervous system and our memories may have an experience from our childhood, from the way our culture perceives it, from wherever our environment, maybe it's from my collective traumatic memory. There is a reactivity because our human being as social creatures are designed to react, to perceive any of these needs as a possibility that we will not survive. It puts both our physical aliveness and our safety on high alert and activation. And this is helpful because it is a source of our capacity. Once we understand this, we can begin to look for it, and we can begin first by looking at ourselves. Sort of that, like I said, it's a heuristic model. It's a self-reflective. The model is designed to begin by looking at ourselves because we're looking at the protective brain. We're looking at the protective animal in us all. And as Janina Fisher describes, trauma is a fragmentation of the self in which different parts hold different aspects of experience: pain, shame, fear, rage, helplessness. Again, I draw your attention to the physical, to the expression of these people and how our bodies both respond to seeing somebody who's collapsed, to seeing somebody who's frozen in fear, to see somebody who's angry about to punch, to see somebody who's running. In the same way, and this is sort of a taste of where I'm going to be going in this, is that these emotions land on certain hungers in a really intriguing way that can help us develop a feelingful inquiry where we begin to ask, well, what is the emotion you're feeling, if you can name it? And what is it asking of you? What is your emotion trying to say? And is it really serving you to get what you really need? So these are the 8 needs that people kill and die for. And when needs are perceived at risk, the perception can trigger the defense response. And I note it's perception, whether it's conscious or unconscious. It's the perception. In other words, the perception of danger can mobilize the body to self-defense as though our survival is on the line. This mobilization we can call the actions of our protective body-mind. So